is actual diagram size, and what I'm going to go ahead and do is to put those safety railings inside these pieces using the brass rod, sliding them into the holes that I will go ahead and drill by hand. This one, this one, this one. And I found out I'm using number 43 wire drill size provides a little wiggle room in these areas here. Then it says, again, I've already talked about this before, cut 6 3/32 diameter dowels to 1 7/16 inches long. I am using 1 3/16 inches long, and this will be parallel to the deck as the model. It's not going to be raised up like this. It's going to be parallel. And I forgot to mention the depth of these holes is 1/4 of an inch. So I kind of get the gist that these railings here, the safety railings, should be glued on in from the inside, but I'm going to go ahead and put them through these stanchions. Hey, what fun is following the instructions, right? Stern shot of the model U.S. Coast Guard Fast Response Cutter Weber, showing starboard side C-77, the 3 stanchions, the 3 inside safety rails. For the inside railings and stanchion holes, I started off with an 0.31 inch or a number 68 wire drill bit size, finished up with a 0.35 or number 65 wire drill bit size. This is C-76, which I found to be very useful. I actually round it like the pipe on the top railing. According to the drawing, it depicts about 3 degrees tilt aft. Drill the hole into the hull, did not cut it, into the hole about 1/4 inch, 3 degrees. Holes were drilled in C-76 for the inside safety rails. This is the work for the starboard aft rails. Rough form, not glued. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on the port aft rail. Also, to make the inside rail, this diagram is just a little incorrect. You got to include that radius here. So from here to here, it's 3 inches. You actually need 3 1/4 inch. And then from here to here, it's 2 inches, which can be trimmed off a little bit. But so go ahead and use your 2 inches, use your 3 1/4, and maybe you can go just a skosh longer. Include that radius. You'll have something to play with instead of being negative. Oh, and by the way, I could not use this piece. Here was okay, but here was, it just come up short. That's because these pieces in here, you got to account for the distance here. It's a little longer here and shorter up here. Okay, our top rail is in and glued in place. It took some time, but it can be done. Now to paint it yellow. Okay, our after railing is in, painted, done. The chocks are reinstalled, and I got the holes drilled, as you can see, for the other railings here. That's going to take some time, but all in all, that after railing is done, and the stern gate hinges I'll put on later. Something just happened while I was editing part 1, and it caught my eye, and that's the inside starboard aft railings. Because of the ladder, as you see on the aft by the stern gate, there are actually safety chains. See the pipe railings, and so I'll have to fix mine. More work. Hey, it's fun. I made some changes that were not in the plans, as you can see. As the stern picture of the Weber shows, I removed the 3 short railings in here and replaced them with a chain, and also installed a ladder. It took a while in the model shipyard. You know, they could have done a better job scaling the deck fittings, an example, the chocks and the bits, etc. This concludes part 17 of more of only the problem areas of the build of the U.S. Coast Guard Fast Response Cutter from Dumas Products. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. See you later.